All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give on a back-to-back updates on things where they happen for Biafra land and beyond. That is why we are here. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Yes, that is what it is, and that is why we are here anytime, any day. And my people, also, I want to encourage you to like and share this news so that wherever it is, wherever you are, you will be able to get this news at any point in time, because this news is as important as it should be to any other person. Okay, my people, as e dey hot right now, wetin we dey get be say these people would go at length to do whatever it is to hold down the Biafra agitation. Yes, the latest is that Jagaban, as usual, that calls himself Jagaban, has met with Facebook to clamp down agitators. Yes, Biafra agitators. Listen to the news in details. My people, we know that the reason why things are at this particular point. In fact, this really makes us to find out that that is why in fact this comes to our understanding, rather, that it has been a usual thing for most sites or most pages on Facebook gets clamped down. Once you start talking about the Biafra movement, when you start talking about anything that concerns the agitation, the freedom of Biafra, it has come to our understanding that that is what happens. And now, Jagaban or Tinubu going to meet up with the Facebook owner just to renew it, just assures and makes it 100% thing to make sure that we are not whatever it is that his agreement has been with him continues to stay. Because of course, I don't know if you're going on Facebook and the pages that do and promote anything that concerns the Biafra agitation. One way or another, is either they get banned, or they have issues with posting, or they are restricted from posting, or they are restricted from so many other things. And it has been a huge issue. And that is why the PM at this particular point does not even have a steady or a confirmed Facebook account, because it is not allowed. It is only, that's why Twitter is the most useful and has been the most reliable ever since. And that is why we are here to make you understand that the forces that are coming against us are bigger than whatever it is we've ever thought or reasoned about. They have always stood one way or another, looking for ways to bring down our resources, looking for ways to make sure that we do not get to where we want to be. And you know the painful thing. The painful thing is that no matter what they do not understand. They have not come to that realization. They have not come to that understanding that no matter what they do, that we are not going to give up. And that is the truth of the matter. No matter, if you like, go and meet the Facebook minister, tell him to hang or ban or do whatever it is. The main thing is that there will always be people that will create more Facebook accounts for us. And that is the truth of the matter. There will always be people that will create more and more and more and more Facebook accounts just to promote the Biafra movement. And that is the truth of the matter. We cannot, this is not a new talk. Anybody that knows this knows that what I'm saying is true. We will always be promoted because we want the movement to carry on. We want every single thing to go on as it should. And that is it. We must do the needful. We must get the needful for us to be able to bear the fruit that is expected of us. And if we do not do that, then I don't know how we can actually move on, or how we can actually succeed in anything we decide to do. And that is the truth. And the earlier we come to that realization, the better for them. Or later, the better they get to understand that there is no giving up whenever it comes to anything that relates to our passion. Anything that relates to our passion, we are not giving up on it. Nothing of such would affect us in any way, because we have been dedicated. We've seen people that have died for this cause, and their death cannot be looked at as nothing. So it is not something to think about. It is not something to think about so much. It is something that we have decided to get into with everything we have. It is something that we have decided to make sure that we put everything we have to make sure that we get what we want, and we are going to get there. And that is the truth of the matter. We are not going to back down. We are not going to stop going for it. We are going to make sure we achieve our goals, and nothing can stop us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released, and our freedom must be gotten. That is the core reason why we are still here. That is the core reason why we still do the things we do, and we'll forever go for whatever it is that makes us happy and brings us peace. And that is that for that. And my people, I just want to encourage you wherever you are to stay alert and to stay assertive to every single thing happening around you.
Filled, or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here, and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay, because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert, and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us, because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum, so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.